making use of yourself. Making use of yourself. Today I want to talk about how we can make use of ourselves. You see, we are created into this world with a divine purpose. We are created into this world to achieve some level of greatness and success, to contribute our parts to the existence of this beautiful universe. Every one of us has part to play in this beautiful universe coming into completion. But for you to be able to play your part, you need to first be able to know yourself and understand yourself. I said, for you to be able to play your parts in this divine assignment of helping this universe to come into its fruition or its perfect completion, you need to be able to understand who you are and be able to use your God-given talents and abilities. So, if you are able to know who you are, you will be able to use what you have. Most of the times, our lack of knowledge of the self makes our life experiences frustrating. Our lack of knowledge of who we are denies us of the opportunity to know what we are capable of doing and what we've been sent into this universe to accomplish. Who you are as a human being, as an individual, answers the question of what is my purpose of creation. Who you are as a human being answers the frustrating question of what am I able to do and what am I supposed to do in this world. So one of the best knowledge to seek for is the knowledge of the self, the knowledge of who you are as a person. We are different people with different destinies, with different purposes of creation, but to fulfill a collective mission or destiny. And that collective destiny is for humanity and other creatures of this universe to live peacefully and fulfill various purposes of creation. You have a part to play in making this world a beautiful place and a peaceful place to live in. You have a part to play in making your location or your environment, your country, your town, your village, your house, your family, in your marital life. You have a part to play to make it a lovely home. Who you are as an individual. What is your role? What is your abilities? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? All these things are very important in our lives. One thing that is elusive, that is hidden, that has always been hidden, is the true identity of the seeker. The true identity of you and me. What we truly are and what we truly represent or stand for. It's always a mystery. It's always a secret. It's always hidden. And because we've not grasped this knowledge, that is why we are limited in accomplishing what we want to accomplish. I've said over and over again that you are more than just a physical body. You are more than just a physical human being with blood running through your veins and your arteries. But you are a divine being, an eternal being. You are composed of two parts, a spirit, which I will say that sometimes it's very difficult to differentiate from the soul, and the body. But we are very familiar with the body, but a bit detached from our spiritual aspect of us. One of my missions and my aims in ministry is to bring you to the understanding, the revelation of your true identity. That is, either you are the body or you are the spirit in the body. I have emphasized over and over again that you are not this physical body, but you are the intangible, immaterial force, energy, power that is in this physical body, that makes this physical body to move, to talk, to eat, to act, to think, to reason, and to have emotions and feeling, all the like that. Your true you is what is in this body, but not what is outside this body. Your true you is what makes you aware of yourself, your surroundings, the other aspects of the universe. Your consciousness, what makes you be aware. You see, one thing is that what we call deaf is nothing but unable to be aware. What we call deaf is when you cannot perceive what is around you. You cannot know what is happening. So knowing what is happening, what makes you to know is you. This is knowledge that has been taught over thousands of ages. But in Christianity, we kind of lost touch with this kind of knowledge. Now, who are you? Ask yourself this question. Ponder on it. Think about it. Meditate on it. Reflect on this question. Who am I? Am I this body? Am I my thoughts? Am I my emotions? Am I what people say I am? Am I what I think I am? Who am I? Do I know myself? What is my purpose in life? My divine purpose in life? What are my strengths and what are my weaknesses? If I ask who are you, I'm not talking about your physical identity, but I'm talking about your divine and spiritual identity. One of the subjects of most importance during the ancient days was for man to know himself. In Greek tradition, Jewish tradition, Asian, Indian traditions, in the Egyptian tradition, the first test that an initiate, a true seeker, must pass, must qualify from, is to be able to know and understand who he is. This knowledge is very fulfilling. This knowledge is very empowering. This knowledge is the key to opening the mysteries of life and the mysteries of creation, the mysteries of the divine. Who are you? We've all seen people dead before. We've all seen dead bodies before. When you go close to them and ask them who they are, they can't answer you. One thing we all know about dead people or dead organisms is that they have no God consciousness. They have no awareness. One thing we all know about dead people, dead beings, is that they can't react or act. Consciousness is away from them. Awareness of their surroundings, awareness of themselves is lost. It's not there. So you are the intangible thing that makes you to feel that you are aware. That makes you to be able to sense things in you and around you. That is you. So what I'm trying to say is that your true you is not tangible. Your true you is not a physical being. Your true you is an intangible force, energy called the spirit. This intangible force, energy called the spirit, is what you have to fall in love with. It's what you have to understand and be able to relate with, for you to be able to accomplish what you've been created to accomplish. We are created in His image. That's another thing. In His image. Who is He? He is intangible. He is untouchable. He is immaterial. He is limitless. He is everywhere. He is who He is. He is everything. You see, He, the divine, is a limitless, extremely powerful quantum of energy and force who manifests in different stages. In in Jewish mystical terms, he's called the Ein Sof. The Ein Sof. In the tree of life, is represented by the Keter. Now listen. This Ein Sof is a limitless stream, beam of light. Undescribable, unexplainable light. This being is what manifests in everything in this universe. This being, when it's descending from its core, the limitless being, it descends into levels. So different levels of existence. I hope you understand what I'm saying. One, this divine light is descending from the topmost part and coming down. It manifests in different levels. So it manifests in the spirit, the angelic realm, the prosperity realm, the tangible realm, or the intangible realm, the tangible realm, that kind of way I'm talking about. There are levels. We fall in the material, tangible realm. Other creatures that you can physically see fall within this realm. There are different realms, but one thing, a spirit. Example is just when you put water on fire and water begins to boil. What you see is the vapor in the form of air begins to rise up. You can physically see this vapor rising up. But when you cover this water, boiling water, you see condensation of what? Bubbles of water. This is a different level. Water is itself material, something you can see. When you heat it, and heat causes the energy to move, the water transforms from material into gas, immaterial. But this immaterial can still be seen in a form of vapor. And then because you covered it, you begin to convert it back to its material level. You are preventing it from expanding to the immaterial level again. If you are not covered it, the vapor goes into the air level where you cannot see it. So the material moves to the immaterial in the form of vapor to another level in the form of air. Vapor is air, but a mixture of air and water, so you can still see it. But when it moves to the complete air level, you can't see it. We all feel air blowing around us, but we cannot see the air. Now, what I'm saying is this: all is one. Spirit, air, water, fire, earth, all is one. Material and immaterial, all is one, but manifest in different levels. You are the same thing that is water. You are the same thing that is air. You are the same thing that is light, but at different levels. Within you are different levels. What makes your physical body is different. It's a different level to what makes your spiritual body. What makes your spiritual body is different level to what makes your soul in you. Now, our bodies are made up of 3 parts according to Orthodox religion, academic knowledge, psychology. That is, man is made up of flesh, spirit, and soul. This is a very interesting argument. The body, the spirit, and the soul. This is very interesting. Very, very interesting. Sorry. What is the body? What is the soul? And what is the spirit? Different levels of the same thing. I said different levels of the same thing. Now, for example, our souls is just like vapor. The middle point between gas and solidity, between air, which is immaterial, and solid, which is material. In between is gas. That is our soul. Our body is made up of the body, the soul, and the spirit. The spirit is extreme immaterial, force, unseen, untouchable entity, spirit. Our body, material, condensed form. In between is the soul. So if you read the Bible, it talks to you about God molding man from the dust of the earth and breathing into the nostrils of man the breath of life, and man becoming a living soul. So he molded man from material, breathed into man immaterial. Man became a semi-immaterial living soul, the mixture of material and immaterial. This is the knowledge you need to know to be able to make use of yourself. When you know this, you are able to know that your true you is not this physical body that feels pain. Your true you is not this physical body that feels tiredness. The true you is not this physical body that can be weak. Your true you is not this physical body that sees limitations. But your true you is that part of you that is neither physical nor spiritual, but in between. It operates in the realms of the spirit, the soul, the newborn son, the Christ, the angel, the guardian angel, who operates in the spirit realms, in the ether. I am saying things today that when you understand will change your life. The ether is the level in the cosmic arrangement that is between the spirit and the materialization of life. The ether. It is a fluidic, immaterial, non-spiritual medium. The ether, which in Sanskrit term called the Akash. This medium is very, very important. It is through this medium that we have most of the wonders of human beings and spirits relating, occurring. I don't want to go there. It's very deep. Brothers and sisters, I urge you not to settle for the crumbs, but go for the detail and the deeper things. God richly bless you. I'll come again with man know the yourself, and you shall know the gods. God bless you.